Good morning. In this class, we have to study about the oxidation number theory of oxidation and reduction. This is the one of the important theory regarding oxidation and reduction. In previous classes or previous videos, we have learnt about the classical concept of oxidation and reduction. And according to modern concept, oxidation number theory as well as electron loss and gain theory of oxidation and reduction. But the remaining topic will be oxidation number theory of oxidation and reduction. According to this theory, the definition of oxidation, reduction, oxidizing agent and reducing agent can be given on the basis of oxidation number. Oxidation number is just like a charge which shows the level of oxidation and reduction in any oxidation reduction reaction. After calculating the oxidation number of any chemical substances, we have to proceed through the definition of oxidation, reduction, oxidizing agent and reducing agent. First, we have to clearly understand about the definition given on the basis of oxidation number theory. The chemical reaction in which any active element increases its oxidation number, that is known as oxidation. Just oppositely, we can say that the chemical reaction in which any active element decreases its oxidation number, that is known as reduction. And the chemical substance which decreases its oxidation number, that is called oxidizing agent or oxidant. But the chemical substance which increases its oxidation number, that is known as reducing agent or reductant. These are the definition of all the terms like oxidation, reduction, oxidizing agent and reducing agent on the basis of oxidation number theory. So, we can write one by one the definition of all the four terms like oxidation, reduction, oxidizing agent as well as reducing agent. Oxidation. The reaction in which any active elements increases its oxidation number. That is called oxidation. This is the definition of oxidation on the basis of oxidation number theory. The chemical reaction in which any active element increases its oxidation number, that is called oxidation. And the definition of reduction will be just opposite to each other. The chemical reaction or the reaction, we can simply write it, the reaction in which any active element decreases its oxidation number. That is called reduction. This is the definition of reduction on the basis of oxidation number theory, which tells us the chemical reaction or simply the reaction in which any active element decreases its oxidation number, that is called reduction. It means increase in the oxidation number is called oxidation, but decrease in the oxidation number will considered a reduction. We have to take an example of redox reaction, because redox reactions are such reaction in which both the oxidation and reduction occur simultaneously. So, we have to take an example. Hydrogen reacts with chlorine to form hydrochloric acid. So, we have to write the oxidation number of different elements. First, we have to balance it. In free state, the oxidation number of all the elements are found to be 0. So, the oxidation number of hydrogen will be 0. Similarly, the oxidation number of chlorine will also be 0. These all are the free state. In case of hydrogen chloride, the oxidation number of hydrogen is +1 and the oxidation number of chlorine is -1, because in combined state the oxidation number of hydrogen is generally +1. So, the oxidation number of hydrogen in hydrochloric acid will be +1. In case the +1 given as the oxidation number of hydrogen, so the oxidation number of chlorine will be -1, because the sum of the oxidation number of all the elements present in a molecule will found to be 0. This is the rule. This is another type of reaction. So, we see that the oxidation number of hydrogen increases from 0 to +1. So, the oxidation of hydrogen occurs and hydrogen will be a reducing agent. Similarly, oxidation number of chlorine decreases from 0 to -1. So, reduction of chlorine occurs and chlorine will be oxidizing agent. According to the definition, oxidation tells us the chemical reaction in which any active element increases its oxidation number. But the definition of reduction which tells us the chemical reaction in which any active element decreases its oxidation number. It means increase in the oxidation number is oxidation and decrease in the oxidation number is reduction. And with the help of such type of definition, we can write the definition of both the oxidizing agent and reducing agent. So, oxidizing agent is such a type of chemical species or chemical substance which decreases its oxidation number. But in case of reducing agent or reductant, the chemical substance which increases its oxidation number. So, oxidation, reduction, oxidizing agent and reducing agent, all the four terms are involved in only a reaction, that is redox reaction, because redox reactions are such reactions in which both the oxidation and reduction occurs together. In this reaction, we see that hydrogen reacts with chlorine to form hydrochloric acid. First, we have to calculate the oxidation number or oxidation state of the respective element, either in the element or in the compound. In the free state, the oxidation number of all the elements are found to be 0, like sodium, potassium, calcium, hydrogen, chlorine, bromine, iodine. The oxidation number of these all elements in free state are found to be 0. So, the oxidation number of hydrogen is 0. Similarly, the oxidation number of chlorine will also be 0. In case of hydrochloric acid, we have one of the rule which tells us that the oxidation number of hydrogen in combined state is generally found to be +1. So, in case of hydrochloric acid, the oxidation number of hydrogen is +1 and the oxidation number of chlorine is -1, because the sum of the oxidation number of all the elements in a molecule are found to be 0. So, +1 and -1 will equal to 0. So, the oxidation number of hydrogen is 0, oxidation number of chlorine will be 0. In case of hydrochloric acid, the oxidation number of hydrogen is +1 and oxidation number of chlorine -1. According to definition which tells us the chemical reaction in which any active element increases its oxidation number, that is called oxidation. So, we have seen that hydrogen increases its oxidation number from 0 to +1. So, oxidation of hydrogen occurs and hydrogen is a reducing agent, because reducing agent is such a type of chemical species which increases its oxidation number. Similarly, we can say that chlorine decreases its oxidation number from 0 to -1. So, reduction of chlorine occurs and chlorine is the oxidizing agent. So, in a single reaction, all the four terms are involved, and it is very easy to understand clearly about oxidation, reduction, oxidizing agent as well as reducing agent. On the basis of this reaction, we can tell about oxidizing agent as well as reducing agent, and we can also write the definition of both the term like oxidizing agent and reducing agent. That oxidizing agent is such a type of chemical substance which decreases its oxidation number, and the reducing agent is such a type of chemical species which increases its oxidation number. So, these are the definition of all the terms like oxidation, reduction, oxidizing agent and reducing agent on the basis of oxidation number theory, which is the modern concept of oxidation and reduction, and this is the very important topic of this chapter, and this is the new topic. No any similar topic will involve in either class 10 or 9, but this topic starts in only class 11. Oxidizing agent. Oxidizing agent. The chemical substance which decreases its oxidation number. That is called an oxidizing agent. This is the definition of oxidizing agent, which tells us the chemical substance or any chemical species, we can also write, which decreases its oxidation number, that is called an oxidizing agent, like that. In case of hydrogen, we have seen that oxidation number of hydrogen increases from 0 to +1. So, oxidation of hydrogen occurs and hydrogen will be a reducing agent. Similarly, here reducing agent will be chlorine. So, we can write the definition of reducing agent in this way. Reducing agent the chemical substance which increases its oxidation number. That is called a reducing agent. This is the definition of reducing agent, which tells us the chemical substance which increases its oxidation number, that is called a reducing agent. We again have to focus on this reaction like H2 plus Cl2 equal to HCl. In this reaction, oxidation number of hydrogen increases from 0 to +1. So, oxidation of hydrogen occurs and hydrogen will be a reducing agent, because the chemical substance which increases its oxidation number, that is called reducing agent. In case of chlorine, the oxidation number of chlorine decreases from 0 to -1. So, reduction of chlorine occurs and chlorine will be an oxidizing agent, because oxidizing agent is such a type of chemical species which decreases its oxidation number. So, with the help of this reaction, all the four terms will be explained. These are the definitions of oxidation, reduction, oxidizing agent and reducing agent on the basis of oxidation number theory. By seeing the oxidation number theory, we have to completely understand about how to calculate oxidation number and what are different rules given by the calculation of oxidation number. There will be different rules for calculation of oxidation number. Among such rules, some of the main rules are, we have in free state, the oxidation number of all the elements are found to be 0, like sodium, potassium, calcium, rubidium, francium, hydrogen, oxygen in diatomic form. The oxidation number of all elements are found to be 0. In case of hydrogen, in combined state, the oxidation number of hydrogen is generally found to be +1, but some of the exceptions are also present. In case of hydrides of metal, the oxidation number of hydrogen is found to be -1 because metals are electropositive. So, another name which tells us that the sum of the oxidation number of all the elements present in a molecule will equal to 0. So, in case of hydrides of metal, the oxidation number of hydrogen is found to be -1. This is the second rule. In case of oxygen, the oxidation number or oxidation state of oxygen in combined state is generally -2. In potassium superoxide like KO2 -half, in H2O2 -1 and F2O2 +1. These are some of the exceptions, but in all the cases, the oxidation number of oxygen is generally -2 in combined state. Fourth rule which tells us the oxidation number of every ion is equal to the number of ion present on it, that is Na+ ion, the oxidation number of Na is +1. In case of Mg+2, oxidation number is +2. In case of Cl-, oxidation number will be -1. Another and the last rule which tells us the sum of the oxidation number of all the elements present in a molecule is found to be 0. It means oxidation number of all the elements in a compound, if we have to add such all oxidation number of different elements, that will get 0. These are the certain rules. So, we have to again repeat different rules of calculation of oxidation number with the help of different types of example we will study about in next class. Thanks.